Pittsburgh and Act For Sure Stadium, the home field of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, he takes a big hit as he hangs in there to put it on the target for his first completion. Any quarterback knows sometimes it takes that first hit early to get you going.
That completion makes it second and medium. Look out, room to run here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And in first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They're going to run the option. Football comes out. And the offense has it and still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Trying to find some room. It's Reed. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. It's a run to the left.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Quick pass. The catch is made. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Using his legs, it's Love. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Fields. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Love. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Reed. A quick juke.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down after that previous play. And now the running back's got it again. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Panthers will bring their punt team on the field now. Ball fielded near the 35. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Try to convert with a sneak. He's past the marker and still going. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. It's an option look. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Carr. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Sticking with the running game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Panthers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Makes the catch. It's Lee. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback takes the handoff again. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that 1st down.
Still searching for their 1st touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. Pressure is coming. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The quarterback takes it in himself.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Now it's second down here. On the run, it's Reed. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Breaks into open space to the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
He keeps it on a design run. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Love. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Down inside the red zone, they reach into their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. We'll hand it off. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, interesting call here by this offense, but you got to give the defense a lot of credit for the recognition and the speed to be able to get to the edge before he could get to the goal line. Now here comes up a 4th down. Very curious to see what they're going to do here.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Breaking tackles and going. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Gonna run it. It's Goff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion sets up an important third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. And there's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
The Panthers will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Pauling.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Grinding away on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Toss play to the outside. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. First down, looking for more now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
QB keeper all the way. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On the run, it's Love. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll give it to the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback will take a knee.
Well, it hasn't been the prettiest of days for really either offense, but anytime you get a chance to take a knee to end the game is all that matters. Count this one as a W. Learn from some mistakes, and you get better for next week.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.